T-minus 10. We have go for engine start. T-minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition and liftoff. We have liftoff of Challenger and Spacelab 2. The shuttle has cleared the tower.
Tower clear. Roll program initiated. Challenger. Houston now controlling. They'll be throttling down to 65% throttles on their main engines. Now throttling down.
Our subject is a 1985 Countach 5000S. Although the Countach is far from the leading edge in technology, its unique body shape has made it one of the most recognized cars in the world. It is the exotic of the exotics. It turns heads, and that is the main reason that the Countach continues to sell.
I was attracted to the Lamborghini mainly because of its looks, because of such an exotic looking car. I think performance is really secondary to that, and it's been something that I've noticed through the years, and something that kind of like a fantasy or a dream that I always wanted to fulfill, and just have reached that particular point.
Owning an exotic car brings with it the problems associated with celebrity status.
The only thing that is real difficult to do is to take it someplace and park it without attracting a crowd. But in terms of head turning and everything, it's incredible, and it does run just magnificently.
Excellent performance is maintained via the Bosch Jetronic fuel injection system. The accurate delivery of fuel to the 5.2-liter V12 gives instant throttle response, something that's most important if one is to uphold the reputation exotic cars exude. Auxiliaries are conveniently located at the rear of the engine, as is the rather large oil filter canister. Just beyond, a very usable storage compartment for weekend jaunts. This car was delivered to the United States fully certified, including the required impact bumpers that have been nicely integrated into the body design. The skin is stretched over a tubular steel chassis, much like a race car. This technique keeps rigidity high and weight at a very reasonable 3,300 pounds. The unique upward opening doors expose more of what the Countach is all about. The interior complements the exterior styling, but has its limitations.
Yeah, I think if I was a little bit taller, anything over 6 feet, I think then you kind of have a little bit of trouble.
The usual complement of gauges are there, including a speedometer that reads to 200 miles per hour. The standard Alpine stereo, adjustable steering column, and 2 buckets that keep everything in place, while the front compartment has room for little more than the spare tire. The Countach has the brakes, power, and looks that make it a true exotic. Owning this car offers a unique set of circumstances. From entry and exit, driving position, noise, heat, and visibility, the operator must realize and tolerate levels of comfort and convenience below the norm. In return, he will be rewarded with exhilarating performance, great 12-cylinder sounds, super brakes, and lots of ego-boosting attention. On long drives, Jerry finds the Countach an adequate performer.
The longest drive that I've had the car on was from Phoenix to Los Angeles, which was about a 9-hour drive straight, and had no problem as far as the comfortability was concerned. Just kind of leaning back and mellowing out, just very relaxing and very, very nice car to drive on a trip.
A 5-speed transmission combined with a limited slip differential offers comfortable shifting. Reverse gear is protected by a manual lockout.
Shifter, it's very comfortable, the throws are not too long, and it's comfortable to use.
What's Jerry's biggest concern with the car?
Probably the most distracting thing about the car that I find is the rear visibility, both while trying to park or just even during driving. You have to be very, very careful changing lanes and relying on your 2 side mirrors to make sure that nothing's in the way, because the visibility out the rear window leaves a lot to be desired. It's a little bit difficult.
Jerry has found the best way to keep a Countach running properly is to locate a good independent mechanic and stay with him. The chances of having an authorized dealer down the street, after all, are mighty slim. Fortunately, the use of fuel injection has given the 12-cylinder motor added power and reliability, eliminating the need to constantly synchronize carburation. Former Lamborghini development engineer Bob Wallace sums up the Countach this way.
The car was made to go quick, and that's it. Nothing else matters. And visibility,